An upcoming rock band has been making a name for themselves, winning over crowds at venues and having a blast. The name of that band is Stifling Edith.
Stifling Edith was born out of a need to perform the book of Leviticus. Lee Headwound Hudson wrote an album because he's crazy, inventive, and creative. Mostly just crazy, but he's prolific with his crazy. So he wrote this solo album. He's like, I really want to perform it. I said, we can make that happen. So went out, found a cool venue, booked it, and we put together a band. And it was a great show, great time.
For band members, like bass player Mike Bricker, their interest in music started before the band's formation, but has only grown since.
I started my musical career back in high school, like 19, I'm not going to say when, playing keyboards, original band with some friends of mine. From there, after that, I went to rhythm guitar for a while, then I went to bass, and I stayed on bass for the last 30 years.
Bricker says that one of his favorite memories with Stifling Edith was their first ever performance.
You go back and you're looking at the Book of Leviticus, that was the beginning of it all. We come in there, we packed the place, we had a great time. All these new songs, and people seem to be grooving on it. So it was a great start for it all.
According to Dombrowski, it's not about the popularity or ego, it's about the love for what you do.
What I can do is I've got some really good musicians that I can sing the melody to and say, yes, that's it. Or, no, you fool, do that again. What you're doing is wrong. Frankly, it's an insult. Do it again.
Dombrowski and Bricker gave us a quick tour of what their practice studio looks like.
The Stifling Edith bunker, which is a reference mostly lost on younger folks. But here you go. As you walk in, you'll see the wall of guitars and various lights. This is where the lead guitar player has his ridiculous amount of equipment. This is where our ridiculously large drummer, Doug, who I believe is actually a North American Forest Ape, is the genus.
It could be.
But he's a wonderful drummer. He sits back there. We have our other guitar player with stuff, and he surrounds himself with this, what's the name of the smoking chicken? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
The rooster. This is kind of I guess this would be the brain center, the operations center of our recording. I would argue and say the songs are created mostly on the toilet.
True.
And then the ideas are brought from bathrooms back to here so we can demonstrate them.
The thinking
now, we do have a toilet in the other room. You know, if somebody needs inspiration, they can go over there and sing out their idea if they've forgotten it. Yep. So, but yes.
John Dombrowski, lead vocalist, loves giving fans a good time and bringing the energy to crowds.
My favorite thing is when because we're men of a certain age now, but when we win a crowd over. Yeah, you know, we looked up and we saw you guys and like, well, they're pretty old, and I'm glad we stuck around. You guys really are good.
Come out to see Stifling Edith in action on Friday, April 21st at Corona Road Bar when they battle it out with Super Horn Dog. And if you can't make it out, you can always check them on their YouTube page, Stifling Edith, or their Facebook at the same handle. This has been Isaac Melton, MCC News.